So today I want to talk a little bit about food combining. In other words, combining the right types of foods to make sure you're digesting and your digestive tract is healthy and happy. So by combining the right foods, we can help our bodies to assimilate, digest, and absorb the food that we're taking in and not cause problems like indigestion or bloating or reflux or gas. So the way I look at it, in the morning, um, something that I do is I wind up having something like, let's say, Irish oats, the robust oatmeal that organic and non-processed very much, and it takes a little longer to cook, but it's a really healthy version of oatmeal. I like Irish oats, and I like to combine some fruit with that, either berries or maybe a banana. And those two things together are fine. It's a carbohydrate and a carbohydrate. If, however, you're having eggs or something like an avocado with fat, uh, protein and fat, and then you add fruit after that, that's a problem. You don't want to add fruit after you're having protein and or fat, even if it's healthy fat. So by combining your foods correctly, you can digest a lot better. Fruit typically should be eaten as a snack or before your meal, about 20 minutes before your meal, because it breaks down very quickly. And you don't want to take it after a meal because it'll ferment and give you lots of what I call like a pseudo or a fake reflux. So what happens is if let's say in the morning you want to have your carbohydrates because it's a good time to have them, you can mix protein, complex carbohydrates, and fat together in a meal, no problem. Just don't overdo portion control. But if you mix something like a corn, let's say that's a sugary carbohydrate, with a protein or a fat, now you're adding something that digests quickly with something that digests slowly, and you could create a problem with that. So be aware, certain vegetables, certain starches are very simple to digest and they're very rapid to ferment. Things like a super sweet potato or corn. They're really a simple carbohydrate, but I mean the sweet potato is a more complex carb. You want to go with the more complex carbs if you're going to have them with your protein and your fat. So those are some simple concepts. At dinner time, you want to keep your carbohydrates low. So there's a lot of times like just a simple protein and a vegetable is healthy because the vegetable adds bulk and it also adds some fiber. And a protein like a piece of salmon or a piece of chicken, something like that. So anyway, I hope that helps. And remember, stay informed and get adjusted.